Greetings, members of garden.org. This is Dave of the National Gardening Association. And as you guys know, I like to review the products that we give away on our raffles and things like that. And that's what I'm holding in my hand, is the CobraHead weeding tool. And it was invented by a guy named Noel Valdez, who I know. Met him many times in the past. He's a member of the leadership of the Direct Gardening Association, and he invented this CobraHead. You've seen this before, I'm sure you have, because everybody's seen this. It's one of the most popular weeding tools there are. And it's an interesting story about how he invented this and how he made it. And also a little interesting fact is both this tool and me were made in Wisconsin. Isn't that fun? So yeah, the guy, this is actually made in the United States, made in Wisconsin, both the metal part and the handle. And it's actually amazing. This one we've had for at least 10 years. And you know, it doesn't even have any nicks or scratches in it. And it's not because we don't use it. It's just a really, whatever kind of high carbon steel they're using, it really holds up really well. The handle is always kind of, you know, when you're doing some really, you know, aggressive work, you kind of want to hold it up closer to the top like this. And it's just kind of, it's just always been that way. And he finally recently, I think in the last couple of weeks, announced the Mini. And it kind of addresses the problem of it being too big of a handle. It's kind of cumbersome when you're trying to get in small places. And I'm not saying anything bad about the CobraHead, because this is a fantastic tool and everybody agrees with that. I think that one year we did like a top 10 favorite tools of our members. And I think the CobraHead came in at #1 on that list. It was something people could vote for it. Anyways, I'm a big fan. I should say it this way. I have been a big fan of the CobraHead. But Noel sent me a CobraHead Mini, and I have to say, CobraHead Mini, yes. Now, of course, I joke around. The CobraHead is still a great tool, and I was actually talking to Noel about that just today, and he has 3 different versions of this product. He's got the original CobraHead, he's got the Mini, and he has this long-handled CobraHead. And the long-handled is for older folks who, they're not going to get down on their hands and knees. They can use the long-handled thing, and they can just sit here and actually weed from a standing position, which is actually pretty cool. I don't have one, I've never had one, but I imagine it's pretty cool. This Mini thing though, and I hate to say this, because I kind of come across as, hi sweetie, I know we're filming a video right now. I don't want to come across as being like a shill for this guy, but I believe in the product and it's awesome. And when I believe in something, I'm going to tell you. And I'm actually not trying to sell you on this, I'm just telling you my thoughts on it. Especially because this is brand new. I'm one of the first people in the world to get their hands on one of these Minis. So, you know, lucky me. Anyway, let me show you how.
See the size difference?
Yeah. Trish wanted to see the size difference. Let me put them right next to each other like that. You can see the handle. Interesting story about that. The handle on the original Cobra, when he made it, he got the metal part first, and he took a hammer and drilled it into the hammer and actually put the metal thing into it. And so the original CobraHead that he made was made with a hammer handle. And I think that this was kind of modeled after a hammer. It kind of looks like a hammer's handle, you know, with this on it. This one is designed from scratch. And notice how it's also tapered. See, it's smaller up here, thicker on the bottom. When you're holding onto this dude in your hand, you get a really nice grip. Also nice, I love the way it's more hooked than the other one. It's got a more aggressive curvature to it. And it doesn't seem like that's a big deal, but when you're weeding, you can really get in there and you can just pull, and it really is just like pulling through the soil really well. So anyway, I came out here to my, my crepe myrtle row, which is where I have all my snazzy, awesome hybrid crepe myrtles that I'm growing. And I wanted to show you this weed. I should post this weed to the Plant ID forum. It's a polygonum, I think. But the problem with this weed is they break. When you try to pull it, you're like, okay, I'm going to pull this weed, and then whoops, broke. I'll see that again one day. Well, that's the thing about this tool, is especially for bad weeds like that, you can get in there straight down and kapow. Look at that. Look at those roots. I mean, can you believe how effortless that was? Let's find another one. Now, No tool is going to make weeding a pleasure. But I will say this is as close to pleasure as you're going to get out here weeding in the garden. Here's one. Kind of helps that we just rained. In fact, you might be able to hear the thunder, but look at that root. So you see how effortless this is. And some of these weeds are they're hard to get in, and that's where the hook comes in. You kind of imagine these roots are under the ground. This hook can go around the roots, and then you just go pull, and it just grips them and pulls them. On their website, they talk about this as like a metal fingernail. And man, that language speaks to me, because when I'm working out in the garden, I think I do tend to use my fingernails a little bit while I'm working. And this does the work for my fingernails without destroying my fingernails. So actually, I hate these weeds that I'm working on here. And that's why these weeds are here, is because I don't like coming out here and getting rid of them. But now that I've got this, and I was actually telling Trish earlier today, I've been playing with this quite a bit since Noel sent it to me. She has a number of little handheld tools that she uses for weeding, and she has one that's her favorite. It's sort of like a little, man, I don't know, how would you describe it? Like a scythe, yeah, like a sickle. Handheld, small, about the size of this, and she loves to use that, and I think it's fine. But I told her that I think that she might like this even better. I believe that she would. So anyway, Noel is selling these for about 20 bucks on his website. Free shipping, I'm pretty sure. And you know, it seems like such a small thing, like something as small as this, $20 seems like a lot of money, but I'm telling you what, I guarantee this thing will last at least 10 years. And I can't speak highly enough about this product.
If it lasts us 10 years, it would last everybody else 20.
Yeah, Trish says if it'll last us 10 years, it'll last everybody else 20. Or a lifetime. Made in America, made in Wisconsin even, which is cool, like me. And so anyway, so that's it. Noel is sponsoring garden.org this year, and we are grateful for his support of our mission. And he's also giving away one of these every month. One or more, I can't remember. But anyway, he's giving these away on our site every month in our Not a Raffle raffles. And if you don't know what that is, then just come to our website, click on the community tab up at the top, and then click on Not a Raffle raffles. And you can read all about that, then enter to win. And so every month, people at garden.org are going to get these for free. And I guarantee you, if you're one of the lucky winners who gets one of these, you are going to be really, really happy with it. And if you're not a winner, hey, 20 bucks. You know, it's a cup of it's a couple cups of coffee from Starbucks. Go buy one. You're really, really going to be happy with it. And if you have an original CobraHead, and if you love the original CobraHead, you're going to like this one much better. Believe me. I can't say enough good things about it. So proud to have them as a sponsor of garden.org, and I think that's it. So if you have any questions, just feel free to comment, and make sure that you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!